Hey guys, welcome to Smart Training 365. As you see today, I'm in the gym. My workout partner today is a world champion, and he's not a bodybuilding world champion. Today's workout partner is arm wrestling world champion.
Oh, he's right.
Devon, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
like last time we saw each other, it was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years.
Yeah. You achieved a lot since last time we met. Dubai.
Yes. Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah. Those are the two major competitions. Between King of the Table and East versus West, those are like the premier, top of the world events for arm wrestling right now. Yeah, and I've been kind of moving around doing stuff, but
I see you're very active, man. The machine.
Yeah.
No wonder why no limits.
Wow, I love it. It's easy for me to do it because I love to do it.
You know what? I consider Devon the Michael Jordan of arm wrestling. You know why? I know, like, to achieve this level and to be at the top, it's impressive. Like, and that's how I learned about you. But I'm more interested about the journey, like how did you get there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw, like, how I found you online was I was searching motivation.
Yes.
And then arm wrestling video came. I said, like, what's arm wrestling? And that's when I saw your videos, and then I saw your videos in at home working out, you know, having created a machine for your training. And I saw the passion, I saw, like, you were looking at the details, and that's what I love. Besides that, you're an open-minded person, because usually, to be honest, with what we're doing about biomechanics, resistance training, people are dogmatic. Like, if they tell you, okay, well, this is the best exercise for so-so because so-and-so said that, people don't question it. Like, don't you want to try different things and decide for yourself what you have to hear, to listen to someone else? And that's what I like about you. So today I want you to try the BRIG20, and I want you to show us some arm wrestling move as well.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm here. You know, I'm interested in the theory. You know, we've been talking about this for a long time.
It's true.
And I've never stopped thinking about it. My initial thoughts going into it, knowing just a little bit about what it is, I think it's fascinating. It might not be for me.
Right.
It might not be. However, a lot of the ideas, it may be. It's worth a try. However, just because it's not right for me, it doesn't mean it won't be right for a lot of people.
Right.
You know, initially, before really knowing a lot about the program, I told my wife about it. I said, she's like, why are you going? And I said, I think that for young athletes, for junior people who are building their base, this may be a fantastic position, fantastic answer. You know, there's a whole lot of things inside strength and fitness, you know, and arm wrestlers are really good at this.
Right.
Bodybuilders are really good at this. Powerlifters are really good at this. But there is blending between the communities. If we can learn how to take the ideas and blend them together, then you can create a higher level athlete.
Absolutely.
It might be too late for me.
No, look. That's why I want you to try it.
I want to try it too.
And I consider this method of training like, you know, if you have one job to make money, the money, you cannot only spend it on that one job. The money can be applied in everything else. You can use it everything else.
Right.
The strength you will gain from this method of training, you can apply in any other system. It's not like applied only for bodybuilding.
Right.
We consider these exercises the foundation.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the best movement for biceps, triceps, shoulders? There are, like, rules for that. And that's what has been missing in the fitness industry. People recommend exercises based on how they feel, or based on, like, EMG study that shows you, like, oh, here is where the muscle has showed the most activation. But they don't tell you about if that was a full range of motion, early phase loaded. There are rules for that. So that's why I want to do this with you. One question before we start. For beginners, like if they want to start arm wrestling, is there a way for them to learn it while trying to not get injured? Because I've seen some people like try to go over their power because they're impressed with like the music and how the intensity, and then they end up injured. Is there a way to save them from injury? And when we talk about arm wrestling, people think that it's only the muscles of the arm working. Is that the full body working?
So first off, I'd say, yeah, injury is a huge part of any competitive sport.
Absolutely.
You know, and the more combative in nature, yeah, the higher your chances get. You know, arm wrestling it's probably middle of the pack. You know, form. You get injuries when you break form and the intensity's too high. Right. So the way to minimize injury is, you know, there's a few things. There's the gym, right? You have to be smart in the gym. You have to exercise intelligently.
Train smart.
Yeah, train smart. Training. Smart training, right? And this is going to protect you from injury. The second thing is the way you practice on the table. Okay, it's difficult to separate ego. Very difficult. Yes, and it's a fine line. You want ego. You want it. You know,
motivation.
Yes, you need it.
You have to know how to control it. And
There's a time. There's a time when you just have to be smart about it. It helps to have good partners. It helps to work with senior people to yourself and junior people. You need to be able to give, and you need to be able to have people who will not break you.
Right.
You know? And then the last phase is competition. You know, and this is the highest risk.
Right. But everyone's trying to.
That's when it all gets tested. That's your highest risk for injury, but it's also where your greatest rewards are. So, yeah, there's 3 levels to manage, and all of them can be mitigated by proper technique and proper preparation.
Proper technique.
Yeah.
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 Technique is very important. Huh?
Of course it is. Yeah, there's ways that the body is designed to move, and ways that it's not so designed to move. And when you try and make the body do things that it's not designed to do, you'll run into problems. You know, you're gonna run into problems, and I think the body's designed to do many, many things, and it's very adaptable. Yeah, it's very adaptable. However, there are
risks.
Yeah, there's things in our, like the way we're made, it's just some things are easier to do than others.
Right.
Yeah, and we don't need to fight that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
When you first started and you progressed, you tried different kind of training.
Yes.
So do you think that those contribute to where you are today? Or because I saw the last video you did about pumpkin level 3.
Yes.
You know, where you are today,
yes,
in my opinion, and where I am today, is based on what I did in my past, whether it's right or wrong. So the experience and where you are today, is what you did before contribute a lot to your success?
Yes. Well, of course. I mean, we are based upon, you know, our past, right? What we did in the past, and we build upon it, build upon it, build upon it. I am in I'm in a new place, you know, where I'm trying things that are very risky. I'm in a place where...
What do you consider risky?
Well, this pumpkin training that I'm doing, it's very risky training. It's very specialized, and the level of specialization has all sorts of potential issues wrapped around it. There's a very high chance for reward, but there's a very high chance for injury and causing your body all sorts of injury. So what I'm practicing at the moment is what I would call a very, I mean, it's kind of an all-in kind of move, you know, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to all athletes. There are things, you know, when I fell in love with fitness from a very early age. I loved bodybuilding. I moved into fight sports, general fitness, military stuff, basketball, yeah. I mean, I've moved through the fitness spectrum. Arm wrestling has been a constant throughout, and everything has kind of fallen away until I'm left with arm wrestling, and then I'm left with right-handed arm wrestling, you know. So for 3 years, you know, last time I saw you, I was only a year into the program. Yeah, now I'm 3 years into this right-hand exclusive training. It's got fascinating results, but yes, it's just now starting to come at a cost, which is very interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is
very interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you're, you know, recording everything you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, there is a thing called cross education, which is like if you train a limb, there is benefit that crosses to the other limb, you know, strength and also skill-wise.
Yes.
So right now, you said also your left arm is getting some kind of benefit from it, even though you're not training it.
It's true that it was.
But not anymore.
Well, again, I need more time to give you a full analysis.
Got you.
But what I'll tell you is that for me, it moved in levels. Okay, level 1 was like you're describing. My right hand was continuing to gain very well, but my left hand was also doing very well based off of all the things I'd done in the past, the rest, the specificity of the little training I was giving, and I was just arm wrestling with it. So my left continued to get stronger. I will say level 2, which happened around the 2-year mark.
So sorry, from level 1 to level 2, how long did it take?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
So it took 1 year from 2 to 3.
It took, that's right. Yes. So for the first 2 years, there was not a lot of change. For the first 2 years, basically, my right hand was making only slightly better gains than it was before.
Where did you feel those gains?
In my hand.
No, I mean like like can you pinpoint like when you're wrestling, like where did you feel those advantages?
All the things that I was training. Okay, so I train the fundamentals of arm wrestling, which is this ability to rise up, keep your hand high, the ability to cup your wrist, so not have your wrist broken back, the ability to pronate, so that means take the opponent's fingers away from him, and to some degree keep the arm inside the body, and a few other small details, but those 3 things are huge, just rise, cup, roll. Very big. I know it's very simple, but this is what I invested so much of my energy in. So I would say that I gained slightly faster than I would expect, but my left stayed on point, stayed relatively the same with my right.
Wow.
At the 2-year point, my right became a different thing. Yeah, it recovered. The recovery speed just jumped. Which
is very important, recovery.
It's huge. Something happened with my blood flow started to change somewhat. Something happened where my ability to recover my arm was just massively increased. So what that meant was I was able to do back to back to back, like 3 workouts a day, hard.
3 workouts a day. How long is the workout?
On the same parts. Not that bad, like maybe an hour. Yeah. On the same body part.
That's insane.
Destroying it, resting, destroying it, resting. I used to have a rule that I wouldn't go to practice.
Until you recover.
Right, I wouldn't train before I go to practice. At the 2-year point, I was training like 2 times before I'd go to practice. No impact, no impact. Now, so that was, and my left at that point, it stopped. It started to be like, okay, my left is not as good. It's not as good. It's like, it's kind of hanging on. It'll sometimes come together and work, and then something else happened at the 3-year point. And this is where it starts to get interesting. Okay, so it's been just over 3 years. My right continues to gain, continues to gain more, strong.
Which is at your level. A small gain like this is a huge.
And it continues to gain. However, I feel something different now. This is funny, okay? And this is why I say it starts to become interesting. And it's a high-risk strategy because I now feel it pulling. I now feel it taking energy.
There's a shift.
I now, not only is it what from like the first few years where it was just getting more powerful, now not only is that happening, but I feel it's like sucking, like it's taking from the rest of my body now. I feel that. So I now no longer believe that there's any like crossover. It's like in my body
it's a different level.
Now,
I mean, because nobody did the research on
this
that
is long.
at this point.
This is 3 years. And at this point, my body knows that I think it knows that this is what's important. And it's just starting to leach now, which is an interesting decision point for me. Do I keep going? Or do I decide that 2 arms are important?
Wow.
Right?
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I love this experiment.
It's a very interesting experiment, and I feel it's almost my responsibility to continue it.
Yeah.
You know, but I have to be able to continue it. So that means there may become a part of this training where I need to manage injuries, manage off balance issues. I start to, my initial concerns before even going into this was I was going to develop spinal imbalances.
Yes, because if it's like tennis.
Right. So that was my initial concern. And I haven't seen any up until just the last couple weeks. I start to feel it now in my neck. So I think that this next phase, I may continue, but I may need to do some kind of
counterbalance.
Something, maybe.
Something.
Maybe, yeah.
Ready to do it?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's brig and grip.
Yeah, brig and grip. Brig and rip.
Brig and rip.
Brig and rip.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Devon, let's make it real.
Yeah, let's make it real. Brig and rip.
Brig and rip. Yeah. And I have mine too.
Okay.
On me.
All right. Yeah.
All right, let's do this. So the first exercise is called the lat pull in.
A lat pull.
Pull in.
A lat pull in.
Yes.
Okay.
This is an interesting exercise because I saw when you were like arm wrestling.
Yeah.
I saw that you're trying to do this.
Yes.
Right. So you're bringing your elbow to your hip, like
it's more to the center, but
more
yes,
to the center.
Either way, you're pulling in to some degree.
Yes, but this also works to the center.
Yes.
Because you want to use your lats. I'm going to do a demonstration and like, so. This is how I set up for it.
Nice and long.
The forearm is just a hook.
Yeah.
I'm not using it. I'm focusing on my upper arm.
Okay.
So I'm focusing on bringing my elbow to my hip bone.
Elbow to your hip bone.
Yeah, like here.
Yep.
See it?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Let's try to do like
1 arm at a time?
Yeah, 20 reps, and then we'll do 20 reps.
Yeah.
And I'll make some comments along the way. So you can sit back a little bit more with, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Nice. This way, and then you turn a little bit. Yeah. While you're using your elbow, you're focusing on your elbow. Perfect. Yeah. I can see that you started to not straighten your arm, which is good because now you're allowing your lats to get a better stretch, and then you bring in your shoulder. You're initiating the movement by bringing your shoulder down first and then finish with your elbow. Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
You feel it?
Feels good.
And this is lightweight.
Yeah, well, it's
so
nice for me.
Once you get used to it, you will feel that the muscle really worked.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Left?
Yeah, left.
Yeah, same thing.
And then we're gonna do another exercise after it. So you experience the...
Oh, the superset?
Yes. Kind of like alternating. You don't have to do it in like a superset so you get tired. You wanna recover. So while your lats are recovering, you work in the opposite muscle, which is operated by the same lever.
Yes.
Because with this method, when you work like opposing muscles, your recovery is better, which allows you more frequency.
Yes.
That's important, an important point. Especially if for someone who wants to build muscle, frequency is important.
Yes.
But if you don't recover, then you're not really building on top of the previous session, because the muscle is still recovering. Beautiful. At the end, you can twist toward, a little bit, and bring inside, as you said, inside. Yeah, there you go. Let it rise, and then bring it inside. Yeah, it's only a hook. No forearm. Eliminate your forearm completely. Yeah, bring your shoulder down. Yes. You see, these are great sets because the speed of the movement is now controlled by the muscle. It wasn't by choice, right?
Nice and smooth. I'm trying to get the lane exactly right.
Beautiful.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels good. I mean, I don't do this stuff, so everything feels great to me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
These things always bring you ideas.
Yeah, they do.
You know.
They do.
And sometimes we get at the point where we need inspiration and creativity that we can use toward what we learn.
Of course.
All right, so now we're doing the cable chest press.
Yeah.
Chest out, pushing slightly down. So here, as you can see, my forearms are parallel with the cable all the time, because if I do this or this, I'm either using my triceps right now, or I'm using my biceps. So if I keep it neutral, all the load goes to the chest. That's the key. Okay, so now we can work the arms on a different day. Right now we're focusing on the chest, so let's keep it chest.
Okay.
So this is the beginning of the movement. You focus on your upper arm, bringing them together toward the center. So if you're not fully straight, that's fine, because you're focusing on your upper arm.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do 20 reps.
Yes.
I'll make some comments along the way too. Nice. There you go. Try to keep your shoulders slightly down, and now stretch your chest and then push with the inside of your arm. Yes. While your upper arm is parallel. Perfect. There you go. Yeah. There. Push. Push. Oh shit. If you feel 20 is a lot, stop like 4 or 5 reps shorter. Right now you're really isolating the exercise. Make sure you keep your arm here. Yeah, there you go. You see, keep it parallel to your forearm all the time. Stop and push. Yes. Let's do 2 more.
You see me shaking a bit, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. This is all unfamiliar territory.
Yeah, and you're doing great. Beautiful. You're doing great.
Feels
very
good.
Controlled movement.
I try. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Well, it sure feels good.
Let's go. I'm gonna add a little bit of weight.
It's the same thing.
Yes, same thing. I'm gonna add a little bit of weight here. 15 reps are good.
Yep. My right is stronger on this.
Yes. Yeah. I'm familiar with this position.
Right?
Yeah. There you go. Hold it like that. Now focus on your elbow and try a different thing. Like try to bring it, let's say here. Yeah. Yes. Let it rise. There you go. Now start, initiate with your shoulder. Yes. Devon, when it's here, this is the first thing and then the second thing. Yeah, and then take the elbow, take over. There you go. That's it. Again. And you can, if you feel like your shoulder or your biceps are activated, turn toward it a little bit, like this way, look, this way. Yeah, when you pull, turn toward me now, toward me. Yes, there you go.
I've lost track.
Last one. When you lose track, it's the last
All right, again.
Yeah, you did well there. In the beginning, the speed of the movement to learn the speed you're using to learn the movement is fine. But at one point, speed is important.
Oh, really?
Meaning, like, if you go like this, you're initiating the movement with your lats. Because when you're doing it slowly, different muscles are participating and you're controlling. But now use your lats and then bring down. Yes. And you don't have to twist, keep it straight.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Yes. Last time I saw your face shaking like that was, I'm way.
That's nice. Yeah. Yeah. Feel way more in my left. No surprise,
Isn't it
right?
different?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, huh?
Yeah.
You don't have to go
Way back.
behind your shoulder.
Okay.
No, keep it here.
Okay, okay.
And your hands like this way, 45 degrees. Yes. And you're pushing with this part right there. Yes. 3, 4. With the chest, 5. Squeeze your chest. 6. There. Yeah, don't go past that. Stop. 9. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. 2 more. Last one. Slowly back.
Yeah.
Whoa, what happened now? From the front and the back. Beautiful.
Now, when you say the joint
Yeah.
needs more time in a certain movement,
Yeah.
that's what you mean.
Yeah.
So, like, say that I'm doing bicep and tricep,
Yes.
right? So that's the same joint.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's
Opposing
working in a
muscle.
different way.
Yes.
So is that, I mean, it's when I work my bicep, it's working that joint,
You're using the same joint.
same joint.
The resistance is up.
Same
now
joint.
the resistance is down.
Yeah. But the way I train it the one way doesn't affect the joint the other, does it?
No.
No. Right. That's what I thought.
But it doesn't mean also that you cannot work different joints in the same session.
Right.
You can, because you will adapt.
Yeah.
We're talking here about the optimal way to do it.
For
muscle building.
Hypertrophy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you have time restriction
Yeah.
and you have only 1 hour
Yeah.
because you need to go to work,
Yeah.
then you're going to give up that kind of training and joints, and you're going to do more muscle that are not the same joints because you want to have at least some frequency. You're still going to get benefit. It's going to be less, a little bit less. I don't know how much less, but it's going to be less because of the recovery.
Well,
Last set?
Let's do it.
Let me add some last weight. We're gonna do 12 reps.
Yeah. Okay.
So the speed,
yeah,
as we
I'll
talked
work on
about,
the speed a bit.
Yeah, while controlling it. So you hold, and then slowly up. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Oh yeah. Yes, let it stretch. Good. Yeah. That's a good weight, good form, good control. You're a fast learner. Yeah.
Well, my right is smart. My right is a smart arm. My left
just does what you ask her to do. Yeah. Shoulder down. You can keep it up at the beginning, but then down at the end. Yes. Nice. See that little twist towards the weight? Twist a little bit toward the weight at the end. Yes, there you go. Oh yeah, beautiful. That was your last set here. We have one more set there, last one.
Let's do it.
There. Yes, the heavier the weight gets, the less you go back. Here. If it's light, you can go even here, that's fine. Push. Last one. Good job.
Yeah. I like it. Like, feels good.
Feels good.
I haven't done it in too long, you know.
Yeah. Let me know tomorrow.
I'll tell you right now, I already feel it. I will be sore, especially on my left side.
Oh yeah.
Especially on my left, yeah. I'll feel sore, even just from 3 sets, yeah. I feel it, it's new, I haven't done it, you know.
All right, now we're gonna do an exercise called the scapular retraction.
Yeah.
So, for the middle trapezius.
Yes.
Usually people use that.
Yes.
Okay. I want you to try like a couple of reps there before we do this.
Okay.
Last 2. You see this part right here that you're doing? That's the incidental part of this exercise that people do, the incidental. But it is the exercise.
From here, this initial drawback.
Yes. Let's go there. I'm gonna show you like why this is a better way to work the middle trapezius. You don't have to keep your arms straight. You can slightly bend them. Now let your shoulders roll forward, all like fully. Then with that,
initiate with the shoulder back. Yeah. Okay.
see?
Oh, just to there.
To there, that's it. I'm not using my arms at all.
I understand.
I'm not using. My arms are just hooking hooked to the weight. Now, if you feel, you will feel it. I'm bringing my shoulder blades together, squeezing them together, and then letting the weight pull in my arms forward where they are bent. You see, so my shoulders are rising up, stretching my trapezius.
Yep.
And then bringing it all the way together.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll hand you this one.
Thank you.
This movement takes some practice, but you will get there. Okay, so for you, the seat is a little low, but that's fine. The seat's supposed to be till here. Okay, there you go. Let your shoulder roll forward. Now bring your shoulder back. That's it, there. Let them go forward. There, now again. That's it. Back again. Oh yes. Keep your elbow bent. And focus on bringing your shoulders back. Like this. Yes. You got it. That's it. That's where it is. Let the weight pull you more forward, more. Yes, more stretch. Now go ahead. Beautiful. You got it, Devon. Yes. You know what? I can see this area like...
Big difference, right?
Yes.
Big difference.
I can feel it.
Big difference.
Oh yeah. This, Devon, this is a good exercise you can incorporate because it's gonna balance your spine. You don't want that this arm gets so big till it starts pulling.
It's becoming a problem. It's becoming a problem. I know.
And this is a good way to balance it because it's going straight to your traps. Straight. You cannot work this muscle with that one. You tried that one, right?
Right.
Beautiful. Last one. Oh yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I feel it. I feel my neck a little bit.
You feel your neck because...
A little bit.
Because also the thing is a little bit low and the seat is a little bit low.
Yeah. I think it's got to do with my neck as opposed to all this stuff. I think I'm just a little bit becoming misaligned and I gotta work through it. I gotta work through the ranges, pull everything back where it's supposed to be.
What we can do the next set, we will rise these ones a little bit more and see how it feels.
Yeah.
Okay,
I already feel it. It's all new to me.
Yeah.
I already feel it.
In the middle of the back?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And you're super setting today the right movements, the right muscles.
Yeah.
You will have a better idea once you're done.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go there.
They should have a gopher service like this in there. I used to sell that service.
Okay, Devon.
Yeah.
Usually, is it better that we face this way?
Probably.
Okay. Usually this exercise, people do it standing.
Yeah, oh, I've seen it, yes, this twist.
Do it this way.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the same principle, but one of the 16 biomechanical factors we teach about these exercises is stability.
Stability.
If you want to work a muscle, try to avoid instability. So, because it will take away from your focus to stabilize yourself while working the muscle. Get rid of that, just focus on the muscle.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is one of them. So basically, instead of standing, you're gonna sit and you're creating a triangle in front of you. You see it?
Yeah.
And then you just...
Okay.
I'm not using my arms to do this. My arms
stabilize.
Are blocked. And my hips is not moving. It's only my upper body is moving. See, my hips are
not too
turning.
much the other way.
Yeah.
So just from center.
From center to this way.
Okay.
It's a small muscle, the obliques, so you don't need a big range of motion. Sit back a little bit. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one you need some speed like this. Yeah. There you go. And try to not use your legs or anything. Just focus on your obliques. Yes. Yes. Do you feel it? Or the weight is too light?
Too light.
Let's add some more.
But I do feel it now, but I think we could go higher.
I'll
Do we go
one
left
higher.
and right? Do we go left and right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to...
oh, did you make it lighter?
heavier.
Go even heavier.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Try to cross your fingers like this. Yeah. And then there you go. Okay. Now push a little bit more forward. Yeah. And your hips stay facing me. It's only your upper body that moves. Yeah, there you go. You feel it now?
Yes.
Oh, you do. Oh yeah. And you're always looking at your hands, so you're making sure that you're doing torso rotation.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. So that the weight was too light in the beginning.
Too light, yeah.
Let's do the other side.
Yeah.
Let me adjust the seat for you. I'm gonna push it back a little bit. Yeah, now back up a little bit. This weight here should be right there. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Do 5 more.
Yeah.
You feel it, huh?
Yeah, I feel
and
that.
even your breathing changes with this exercise.
Yeah, and that's good for arm wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, bang. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this position, the height for you here is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll the shoulders forward. And then bring them back, squeeze. There you go. That's it, there. Yep. Yeah, 2 more. Oh yeah.
Well, I'll do
That's
2 more.
good.
2 more.
Okay.
2 more.
Okay. Better?
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. This one, I think, for me, I'm gonna have to take some time with this one, just because I have some. I need to go slower through the motion, I think, and just relax through it while I have my little.
Yeah. In the end, like when you're doing.
Yeah.
You did this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
right. I was putting my head forward.
You should do this.
Yeah, but that's because my neck is feeling strange. That's why I'm doing it. I felt I was trying to feel where my.
Knew. Okay.
That's why I think this one. Obviously, I feel it, but just because of my neck right now, I feel like I need to go very slowly through it. Yeah.
Well, let's keep that one the last set.
Yeah.
And we'll do one more there, and that's it. So arms slightly forward and back up a little bit more, like sit back. No, sit more to the edge. Yeah, there you go, and arms forward. There you go.
More weight.
So try to eliminate your arm. Don't move the weight with your arm from point A to point B. Let your torso do that. Yes. That's it. That's good. That's good. That's good.
You see the muscle starting to fail, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want you to, go to failure. It's always good to stop like 4 reps before failure.
Yeah, yeah.
Move with it, move with it, move with it. Don't let your arm go before you. Yeah, together. There you go. Yeah. That's it. good.
Feels great.
I like the intensity there.
Feels great.
See, so this is like a small sample.
Yes.
How you can do the exercise.
Yeah.
These are only 4.
Yeah.
And there are like, we call them the BRIG20, but they are more than 20.
Yes.
It's movements.
Yes.
So sometimes some exercises, they have more than 2, 3 best exercises, like the quads, for example. There are like 4 or 5 best exercises.
And the BRIG20 or 21 or whatever it is,
20.
20, it's done throughout the course of a week.
You can, of course, but in one session, you can do all 20 if you're doing a full body workout.
Oh, yeah.
And
how long does that take?
It will take you about an hour, 20 minutes.
Hour 20?
Yeah.
And that's moving
setup
from set to set to set?
Yes.
Three reps, sorry, 3 sets each?
2 sets.
Two sets, yeah.
Your setup has a lot to do with the time. Like if you have everything ready, you can finish it in an hour 20, an hour 15, okay? Depends on your level and your ambition and your availability.
Right.
The best way is a 2-way split or a 3-way split.
Yeah.
So that way it will take you an hour to do half of the muscles, and then the next day you do half, and then the third day you do the first half, second day you do, now you did each muscle twice a week.
Okay, yeah, so that's 4.
Yes, 4 sessions. Some people do 6. I do like, I work out every day.
And that covers
all the muscles of the body.
Everything.
Everything.
Even the neck and the calves.
Even the neck and the calves and all that. We didn't do that. We won't have time today because I want to see some.
And that's available on the website, the flow, everything?
Everything is available on our website, smarttraining365.com.
Interesting.
Yeah, but we have different programs. Like the BRIG20 is one of the programs. Some people want to get certified.
Yeah.
You know, so we have like a program. It's called the Physics of Fitness that teaches them why these exercises are the best, and they compare them to other well-known exercises.
Yeah.
So once you understand the fundamentals, the 16 biomechanical factors that dictates why an exercise is the best, then you will end up with 20 movements. Anything that, like there will be exercises that meet all 16 factors. Some exercises will meet 14 or 13. That means that's the second best. Then after that, you will find an exercise that meets only 10. That's the third best, 4th best. That way, when you're in a gym and you're exposed to so many options, you don't choose the third best when you're right there, you have the best. So you're wasting your time on the third best. It's important. That means efficiency, that means you get the best out of your time and energy, out of your investment, okay? And you're saving yourself from injury because when an exercise is let's say 3rd or 4th best, that means also injury-wise is higher because we're talking about frequency as well. If you do that exercise many times, you might get away in the beginning, but when you start lifting heavy and you get stronger, that's when you feel the joints, you know, not comfortable. So why, if you're not an arm wrestler playing for like a world championship, why you gonna get an injury that someone like at a high level who's getting paid will get injured like that? You know, stay healthy and you know what I'm saying?
Foundation.
Foundation.
Foundation to everything. And you guys are big believers in isolation, targeting the specific muscles one at a time.
Yes.
Yeah.
The isolation we talk about is not the isolation that people know because there are certain body positioning, alignments. You gotta adjust yourself so you're in the 16 rules. Okay. Once you perform that movement and maintaining, like you're respecting the 16 rules, you're getting the best out of your effort and time. That's what we call isolation.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Well, you know, I feel it already. I feel it.
What do you feel?
I feel blood flow. I feel a pump. And I feel like it did something to my chest, my left. I feel it. Like I feel, like when I got up, even I think from my first one in between, I was like, I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
Yeah, and I felt your chest like really working.
I don't do that, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna feel it. I think it's gonna make my body adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's also what I felt when I switched, because I was doing compound movement as well.
Yeah.
When I switched to this, I felt the big difference, and I felt that it's sustainable. The problem is some of the training exercises are not sustainable. So you want to push your best, but then you cannot do it again and again. So if someone who loves the gym and who wants to work out every day, this is a good sustainable way. You will recover and you gain results and you stay safe.
Beautiful.
You think, like, I know your level is different, but if someone is trying to learn about arm wrestling, are these exercises you think can have their place in an arm wrestling training routine for a beginner or an intermediate?
I think the first thing I'd say is you have to know your body.
Yeah.
Right? And part of knowing your body is knowing your whole body. Right? Even if you become a specialist like I am, I at least have to understand my body and have it all work together, you know? Even if the focal point is in the hand, if I have a problem somewhere that is keeping me from being healthy and effective, I need to understand how to train smart, train healthy, train efficiently, make best use of my time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I started off in bodybuilding. I fell in love with bodybuilding before, so, I mean, I'm a huge fan of everything that we're doing. For me, I think that I would probably benefit doing this stuff primarily in the off season.
Yeah.
If I had, like, you know, after a match, when I can settle down, when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, I completely understand.
Foundation.
Yeah.
Foundation turns into a tower.
Yeah.
Right? But I'd say, yeah, when you're young, when your whole body is growing, the more you do with this, the better of a tower eventually you'll be able to build. I think if you specialize too early, like I'm doing, I think that there's too many pitfalls. I think that this is very, you know, from my quick look, very safe, a lot of overall benefit, not any perceivable drawback.
Right.
All good news. Yeah, can't hurt.
Beautiful.
Cannot hurt. The only thing is if some athletes are so invested that they just don't have the energy.
Yes, and they don't have the time as well. That's why I said like a beginner or intermediate.
Beginner, intermediate for sure, or off season.
Off season.
Absolutely.
Speaking of off season, there are some NFL teams, I cannot mention the name, that their strength coaches are using the BRIG20.
Yeah.
You know, in off season and from injury as well.
Smart. Yeah.
Implementing the BRIG20 exercises.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, buddy. Thank you. Yeah.
No, thank you. I want to learn some.
Yeah, sure.
wrestling.
I'll show you. And you know what? We can talk about the rep ranges and the intensity.
Sure.
And I mean, I'm passionate about my training too. So mine's very simple.
I love it.
Very simple.
I'll
show you. Yeah.
Fill
Okay,
us
so
out.
I get to train you now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what I'll show you is you have no equipment and you're in the gym. Okay, you come to a gym like this. This is probably one of the best things you can do. Okay, I'll get you to do 2 sets each arm. Okay, and I'm gonna do it similar to what we did before. Okay, so this is gonna concentrate on your ability to cut. Okay, very important in arm wrestling. Okay, your ability to bend your wrist in, very important. Okay, very simple, just on a cable machine like this. Okay. All you do is just curl it in. It's very simple. Open the hand, right? Open and closed, open and closed. Okay, very simple exercise, right? Just cupping. You can row to your center a little bit, okay?
Okay.
But all the focus is in the forearm, okay? And then you can switch, okay? And the forearm is capable of a very high volume, okay? Very high volume, okay? Do it until it just starts to burn, okay? And we're gonna keep the weight light for now, okay? Nothing crazy, all right? So you can move through it very easily, okay? We'll adjust the weight higher, okay? And you'll continue, okay?
All right.
No rest in between, right?
Switch
Back and forth, I'll adjust the weight. You can just get 2 to get a feel, but you'll feel at the end, this exercise could continue all the way until, and then you're left with super pumped. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Good. Perfect. If you want, you can move your elbow more. That's it. Nice. Good, good hard finish at the end. Good, that's it. Good. Yes, nice. Nice. Now you don't have to go far. You start to feel it, switch hands. Yeah. Good.
I'm still good.
Good, yeah.
I'm just...
Yeah, and this is the most simple thing. This is the most like simple, basic thing that you can do in a gym.
Do I have to be facing
It's okay, you can
like
move, it doesn't really matter. As long as you start to feel your hip through it. The part that we're talking about is the forearm, right? Yeah, good. Yeah. And you can experiment with your hip, okay? You can be square, you can open it a little bit. Once you start to feel that flow, okay, it's gonna sit in the right place. Yeah. Imagine that you're actually arm wrestling. Okay. Imagine that you're facing someone and pulling their arm down. Okay. That's it, yeah. Good, much better. Good, good, good. How is the weight? Manageable,
good, manageable,
nice, yeah, good, okay, perfect.
What did you put, Ben?
No, I'll up it by 1. I'll just put down 1, yeah. Okay. Yeah, nice, nice. Everything feels healthy.
Yeah.
No problem, beautiful. Yeah? Okay. Just a little bit more. Yep. Good. Nice. And so this is typically done in pyramid, right? You'll do weight, get a pump, get a pump, get a pump, lower and lower on the stack until you feel like it's starting to get hard, and then you're done. Very simple.
Pumping hard.
It's very simple, yeah. And the forearms recover so quickly. You can throw this in at the end. I mean, some people like to do cardio. Some people like to work their forearms at the end, you know?
True, it's true.
Very simple stuff, very simple stuff.
You know, I've been a tennis player for all my life, so my forearm is used to hard work.
It's very important.
Long hours.
Yeah. Good, good, good. Good. Right? So this was just 2 sets at a very manageable weight. Do you feel it? Do you
for sure.
Yeah, you feel the blood? Good.
100%.
And that's all that I try and go after with a lot of these workouts is just to get blood to move into the region. You know, the blood heals, okay?
Oh yeah.
Very simple. Okay. This is
oh.
Yeah. Very
Now we're getting to that.
Just it's not that complicated. A lot of people have a belt. I'll show you 2 more exercises, okay? Sure. Now this one I want to work a little bit different rep range, okay? So we're only gonna do like 3.
Okay.
Okay? But I want
3 reps?
3 reps. Okay, but I want your form to be perfect.
All right.
Perfect, okay? And it's not gonna be, this time, see how in this last style, we did nice full range, the full joint is working, the wrist joint. Now I'll show you a style of training that we do a lot in arm wrestling where the intensity is a bit different. So it's higher, okay? So we will work the muscle more in a static sense. Okay. All these exercises, they can be done in static, negative, or full motion, okay? But this way I'm gonna show you where it's basically a lock and a move through the motion, okay? And the muscle, you do not want it to drop too much, okay? Okay, all right, okay. So this targets rising, okay?
Like this.
And this, to me, is probably one of the most important pieces of arm wrestling, right? The ability to keep your knuckle high up, right? If you keep your knuckle high and the other person has to drop their hand, their entire wrist structure starts to fall apart. So this strength is very important in arm wrestling. All right, so we go like this. Grab the towel like so, see how the folds go? And you put the fold right on the knuckle, okay? Then you come in, You lift your knuckle as high up as it can go. And then you just drive through the legs. That's your lift. That's small.
With your leg?
1, 2, 3. Very simple, very simple.
So like this. Then?
And then through this way. Yes, and now right on your knuckle, right there, okay. Now lift everything up high, nice and high. That's it, nice, good. And you can lower this just like, now lower it, yeah. Right on that knuckle, right on that, yes. Perfect, yeah. 2, 3, perfect, perfect. I think this was life for you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you wanna try lefty?
Sure.
Yeah. And these normally you take much more time between sets. So this would be something in the gym where you're working, you might come back to this every 5 or 10 minutes, okay? This would be a higher intensity, okay? This would be almost like maybe 85 or 90% of what
so you need to write down your numbers.
Well, you need to write it down, or you can do it by feel, you know, you don't want to fail.
Okay.
You'd never want it to be something that you can't do. You want to be able to do it, but you do it 3 times, maybe you could do it 6 times, okay? 3 nice clean reps, pop, 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 and you just get used to doing it perfectly. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, this way, I put my hands like this, and then what?
Then bring it down like this, that's it. Perfect. Yes, nice. A little, right there, right there. Yeah, knuckle high, good. 1, 2, 3, perfect. Perfect. I know 3 seems so easy after we've been doing all this movement.
Yeah, because it's gonna increase after.
Just up 2. Yeah, just up 2 levels. Yeah. Nice. Oh, you're still strong here. Good.
So it's good.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Let's try the other one. We're gonna get you close to
the max.
Yeah, we're gonna get you close, just so you start to feel. Yeah, that's right, through the palm. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, yes. Perfect. Nice. Good. Good. You're quite good. This is a very fine motion. You're doing very well.
I'm still
yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? So just grab down. Yes. Let it fold. Let it fold. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Get close to it. Nice. You're still able to curl this easily. Good. Good. Nice. So this, like when you think about this is being worked, but the part that's gonna fail is this small joint here. That will fail before this will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to try one higher?
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one first, second one. So.
Good, that's it. Yes, perfect. Nicely done. Yes, good. Nice. Good. Good. Still easy for you, still easy.
That's good.
Yeah.
For now.
We go, I'm gonna jump. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Okay? Okay?
Let's see.
The fold is not perfect. It's gonna, yeah, you're good. Yeah. Oh, back of the hand. There. Right there, right on that knuckle. Oh, okay, okay, whoa. Go back down. See how it spun?
It went there.
No. Yeah, now this is the right weight. So focus on keeping that up perfectly high. Okay, wait, no. Stop. Now try. Okay, stop. Now try. Okay, this is about your maximum. Okay, that's good. You see that?
Yeah.
That's about your maximum right there, okay? Otherwise, you start to break too much form. Focus on that, keeping it high the whole time. Yeah, and this is your maximum ability to bang. Very important. Very important. Yeah.
Interesting detail.
Okay, we work one last one. One last one. You want to try with the right? See which one's stronger? I bet you your right will be stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now get really tight to it before you start to drive. That's it. Nice, much better.
Oh, yes.
Much better.
Right is much
Yes,
stronger.
much better. Good.
Maybe one more.
That's a good weight though. This is a not, listen, you don't want to fail.
Yeah.
You don't want to. Yeah. Nice, nice, perfect, 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 perfect. Now just imagine if you get super strong like this, right? Then everybody's hand just,
Yes, yes. I can see that.
right? So it's very applicable. Now we're gonna do a fun one,
Okay.
okay? This
I
one,
don't know what you mean by fun.
this one's great, okay? So you see my hands, okay?
Yeah.
See my thumbs, okay? Touch my thumb, okay? Which thumb is bigger? Do you feel?
This
Can you
one?
touch it? Like, can you feel it when you grab, like in an arm wrestling grip?
It's like it has muscle.
Right, you feel the thumb has muscle, right? Yeah? Feel? Okay, my left is still big, but it's not as much as my right.
Yeah.
The right thumb is bigger, okay? So there's this pronation in arm wrestling, right?
Can you zoom in on this part right here?
Is very important. This ability to turn, okay? Because when I cup you, watch this. So that exercise we were doing at the beginning is cupping, okay? Now when you cup me, see that it attacks my pronation.
Yeah.
Okay, if I can resist, go ahead and cup me. See how I resist? I resist with pronation, okay? Especially when we're strapped together. Okay, so there's this pronation, but the end of pronation, the end is the thumb. It's the end, yes. And so what we can do, and we'll just do 2 sets, okay? And I will, so you're gonna pronate, but you're gonna think about your thumb the whole time, okay? And you watch, I'm gonna see if we can get you a thumb pump.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see how this is. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, you see this? You see this? Okay. I'm gonna lift slightly with the bicep. See, I'm a little bit turned open. I'm gonna turn, and as I turn, I'm gonna close my thumb. Close my thumb. Close my thumb. Close my thumb. Close. 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 Okay? And really work it, like pump it. You can move quick. Just on the thumb. Good. Now keep your wrist protected, okay? Keep your wrist protected at all times. That's it. Yeah, close the thumb. That's it. And lift the weight as you're turning. Lift the weight as, that's it. Yes. Yes, close the thumb. Close the thumb. Close the thumb. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Good. Close the thumb. As tightly closed as you can. That's it. As tightly closed as you can. Good. Yes. Good. 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 Lift and turn. Lift and turn. That's it. Good. 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 Turn the thumb over. Turn the thumb over. Good. Good. Okay.
Yeah, I needed like some mind-muscle connection here. Like,
yes.
to
You need to come
understand.
all the way through the shoulder, through the pronation, and ending in the thumb. Ending in the thumb. Right. Nice. Okay. You want to switch? Yeah. Oh, the other way on the over the back of the hand. That's it. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. That's it. Yes. Nice. Close that thumb. Close that thumb. That's it. Open the thumb. Close the thumb. That's it. Yes. Yes. Perfect. 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 That's it.
yeah, actually, I feel it better with this
With the left?
hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even though my arm is, the right is stronger.
Yes, yes, that's it. That's it. Think about your thumb. Put your mind right in your thumb and feel it close as tightly as possible. Squeeze the thumb at the end. Squeeze it as you turn. That's it. Good, 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 good. And lift and squeeze and lift and squeeze. That's it. That's it. Good, 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 good. Good, good. Nice. You feel it? Okay.
Big time.
Switch, switch. One more set. Over the back of the hand.
Over the back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Last set. Last set right, last set left. Yeah. Good. Perfect. Lift and turn. That's it. Yes. Squeeze the thumb. Squeeze the thumb. Good. 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 Think about your thumb. That's it. Turn the thumb over. That's it. That's it. Good. And lift the arm as you turn. And lean right from the hips. Right from the hips. That's it. Good. Good. Yes.
As if you're arm wrestling.
Yes, your arm wrestling, and the focal point at the end of it is the thumb. It's the icebreaker. It is the tip of the spear. Good, good, good. Yes. Woo. I call this balloon hands. Yeah, balloon hands. You feel your thumb blowing up? Yeah. Good. Last set. Last set. Good. Yes. Nice, yeah, you're smoother with the left, that's for sure. Yeah, good, good. Yeah, see if you can use your whole body, good, yes, yes, nice. Squeeze that thumb, squeeze that thumb, squeeze that thumb. That's it, that's it. And this exercise bends a person's wrist back. When you hammer into their fingers, their wrist goes back. That's it. Good, good. Hey, good job. Hey. So now you can include the thumb in the
BRIG21.
Right? Now it's the 22. Yeah, BRIG22.
It's true.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, it was fun today. Yeah.
Thank you. We do some...
yeah, let's play. Yeah, of course. Yeah. In arm wrestling, it's all forearm. Because in arm wrestling, it's our hands that are fighting.
Yeah. Right?
And without control through the hand, you cannot access all your strength, right? So when you have control with the hand, it's only then you can throw in the rest of the body.
Right, right. You need the control of the hand first.
Yeah, arm wrestling is combative forearm. That's what it is. We use a strap a lot.
Mm-hmm. Why you use the strap?
Strap, it's more of a technical thing. It prevents a slip, okay? We have the ability for our hands to come apart when we're not strapped together. And when the strap is applied, we are locked. We are locked. And now it does change. It changes it slightly, in my opinion, for the better. Mm. Yeah, you can combat in a very fair and more full way.
Right, instead of like just go like this.
The power that you can generate in a strap is higher. It's higher, yeah. And yeah, and there's no escape. Yeah, I mean, most times when you're arm wrestling without a strap, before you lose, you should end up in a strap. Mm. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so remember all those things that we did?
Yes.
Rise. It all starts with rise. Yes. And what you're trying to do is just slide higher up on my hand all the time. And now you can move your elbow to generate better angles. Yep. When you move your elbow towards you, you get stronger. When you move it away from you, you generate better angles. Better angles up forward. And angles are important. That's it. And when you slide forward, that's when you put your hand higher up. Yes. Oh, you're strong. Good, good, good. Yes. The best thing we can do to take good care of each other is we will operate at like 60%.
Working out.
60%.
60%.
A lot of holding.
So you're 60%, are you saying?
You're 60%. You're 60%. Yeah.
Because, guys, let me tell you, when I put my hand in his hand, I feel like a Ferrari engine started. Like, what is this happening here?
It's not a Ferrari. It's like, you know, like you go to the Smash Up Derby, and you got that really beat up thing. Yeah. But it's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
So what are we doing now?
Okay, so just slowly the pressure builds. Good, 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 good. Good. Yes. Good. Try and get your hand higher up. Yes. Yes. Good. Keep pressure in my fingers all the time. That's it. Pull. Oh, that's it. That's it. Yes. Do you feel the balloon hand exercise?
Fuck yeah.
Right? Yes. That's the way. Yeah. Climb up high in my hand. High in my hand. That's it. That's the way. That's the way. Attack my hand.
You gotta come this way. One second, Devon. Let me show him this.
Yeah, okay.
Look at this here. You gotta understand that I'm only fighting right now this part right here. I didn't even get anything here. I'm fighting right here only.
It's all
I didn't
hand
access.
control. It's all hand control. Until you can get past my hand, you will
I
not.
cannot.
It'll be hard.
I cannot.
That's why arm wrestlers care so much about their forearms. They care about the ability to rise. See, when I rise against you, everything gets bad. The cup, and then the pronation. And there's very little you can do once you have control of. When I have control of those three positions,
That's it.
the last piece is the shoulder.
How do you get, like, when you're usually turning like
Yeah, when
here.
I'm out here like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and my arm is like this. How do you get out of that?
Yeah, so I'm always gonna target your fingers. Yeah, and so when we just look at the hand and wrist, mine has more integrity than yours.
Yeah,
right?
I'm out here.
Right, you're all bent back
That's
and
it.
twisted, right? So
I'm
no matter
ready,
how
like
good your body is, your forearm and hand are not able to access that strength properly,
Yeah,
and they will burn out faster.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So that's it. I always think attack weakness. Don't worry too much about where you're strong. Okay, attack weakness. Weakness is in the person's fingertips and the pronation of their palm. That's it. So you rise and roll and cup. This is a top roll over the top. They
And you
made it.
use your body like this?
Of course, yeah. But the part that's gonna fail is probably the hand.
Wow, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The switch arms?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Wow, like,
It doesn't take long, does it? It does not take long. One or two good matches, and that's all it takes. Yeah, yeah. And you gotta be very careful. Don't pull in bad position.
yeah.
Don't
Just-
pull so hard that, same as the gym. Same as you don't wanna, pull or work with a weight that's too much for you. Same thing in arm wrestling.
Okay, I want to ask you this. How my body position should be right now?
You should be able to feel a connection, okay? So see how I'm like hugging the hip?
So I should be the opposite
Yes,
of you.
right, this is better. Yeah, you probably feel a bit better already, right? Yeah, you can
Yeah.
work, so you can base off the table, right? You can kind of push your hips into the table to generate force. But still, when you're dragging back, do not forget about the rising application. Yes, this is very important.
Like, so I have to keep this and then
you,
pull?
yes, you have to keep this upwards position, because if you just drag, it'll allow the person to step over the hand. You see that? And the most important thing is to control the top. See, I need to control the top. See how I get the top back?
Yeah, so you...
That's right, the top, and that's why I said with the rep ranges, the one that you need to be this rise is very important. Very
I
important.
can see how it applies here.
Yes. Yeah, the rise is king, right? If you control the top, everything else will fall apart if you arm wrestle properly. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yes, good. Nice. Good. 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 Think about getting around my hand, Get your thumb involved as well. Cover your thumb. That's it. Good. Yes. Bring it close to your body and keep it close to your body. Good, good.
So where should I pin? Like, the pin is where here?
Forget about the pin.
Yeah.
The pin is the
That's
last
why
thing.
what I'm saying, I know. That's why I want to know, first of all, is
What-
usually
the
pull.
the pin happens when you get it close to you. So watch this. Like, I could try and pin you. This is me trying to pin, okay, pushing your arm down. But if I get you here,
That's it.
this is way better for me.
Yeah.
Right? So that's where you want to go. You want to try and bring everything close to you. That's
Okay,
that's
so
the goal.
if-
Yes,
so
but
the
not
first
just
goal
not
is-
just low like this.
How?
High. High. Yes, better. Yes, and always take more with your hand. Yes, if you, that's better. Yes, I already feel it. Right? If you can step over top of your thumb even now, reposition. Yes, better. Yes, better. Good. Yes, you must feel that, right?
Yeah.
You have the ability to put more force into it in this position. Good, good, good. And you can use your hip, right? You can start to lean with your whole body.
How
yes.
Because I'm focusing on my arm, but it's actually back to the same thing we talked about earlier. It's not about arm only.
No, it's not.
It's about using
when you have control, and you have control right now, right? You have the high hand. When you have the high hand, that's when you get to use more muscles. Okay? If you don't have the high hand, then you're forced fighting in all these terrible positions.
Yeah.
If you have control at the top, control at the cup, control, then you get access to your bicep, your back, your chest, your hips, your legs. Yeah, but without your hand, it doesn't move further. Control this, then this, then this, then this, then this, and all the way to the bottom. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I've seen pro arm wrestlers tear their legs before in competition. Rip muscles in their legs. Yeah. Their internal abductor. Yeah. Matt Mask tore his internal abductor in a match.
What was he doing? Like that
just
thing?
like so what is the like, boom, the somehow
power was behind.
Yes, it somehow comes from there as well, right? Like the initial movement is right through the whole body, right? But you have to have control in the hand.
Yeah.
Good, yes. Nice, 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 nice job. Nice job. Think about your forearm, getting it bent. That's it. Good. 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 Good.
Damn.
All right, good job. Hey, we got to get you out to Table Monkeys practice.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
they're not far. Actually, they've got a club here now in Ajax.
Yeah?
Yeah, they do. There's a club in Ajax. Small club. Yeah, they're just starting. Yeah. Huh.
It's really fascinating, like all these technique, little things.
Yeah.
You know, do this. I can understand like now how it applies on the table.
Yeah. And it's interesting, you know, we have to do the same thing. We have to build up these muscles. We have to learn how to use them in conjunction. We have to practice the sport. We have to do all these pieces. You know, like there's times when I isolate, there's times when I put them all together. But yeah, I mean, ultimately it's about the sport, right? Practicing the sport. The sport will teach you what you need to fix. Yeah. And it all leads back to the body. Right. At the beginning, at the fundamentals, you need to have a functional piece of equipment to play with.
Yes. I like these exercises because I have, like in the end of my sessions, you know, complementary sometimes exercise. Yeah. I would like to include these at the end because I do neck, you know, do like inner adductors and stuff. I want to add these now.
This one's very easy.
Yes, that one is very easy.
Very easy.
It doesn't take a lot of setup. You just grab
no
the
setup,
pulley.
just do it. And every gym has one.
I got a really good workout just from
good.
This right
hey,
now.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Mo.
you very much for coming.
Yeah, thank you. It's opened my mind again and made me think that maybe I need to do some BRIG20. Yeah.
You know them now.
Yeah.
We only went through 4, but you got the idea.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll get on there.
Perfect. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you liked the video. Let us know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you, Devon.
Thank you, buddy.